now to the Texas doctor who says she was humiliated on an American Airlines flight, forced to cover up so she could get on the plane. She believes race played a role, and Paula Ferris is here with that story. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning to you, Amy. Good morning, everyone. She is African American. The two flight attendants who asked her to cover up, also African American. Amy, as you pointed out, she is completely humiliated after what she is calling the walk of shame. This morning, a passenger who was briefly removed from an American Airlines flight is speaking out after she says her romper was deemed too risque for the airline.
I was so humiliated. I walked down the aisle with my head down. I didn't want to see another passenger's face.
Dr. Tisha Rose says late last month, she and her 8-year-old son had just boarded a flight headed from Jamaica to Miami. That's when she was approached by a flight attendant whom she says was African American.
A flight attendant stopped me in the aisle and said, "We need to talk to you up front."
The family physician says that she was then removed from the plane and asked repeatedly if she had a jacket.
I'm like, okay, what is going on? You have pulled me off the plane to ask 3 times, do I have a jacket in a tropical climate?
Wrapping herself in a blanket provided by the crew, she walked back to her seat, later posting these pictures to Twitter, writing, "Here is what I was wearing when at American Air asked me to deplane for a talk, at which point I was asked to cover up." Dr. Rowe believes there was racial and body discrimination at play, writing on Facebook, "We are policed for being black. Our bodies are over-sexualized as women, and we must adjust to make everyone around us comfortable."
There were definitely other passengers on the flight wearing tropical attire, short shorts. One was also a mother, also traveling with a child, and she said, no way. And she looked at my shorts, she looked at her shorts, and she said, "Well, your shorts are longer than mine, and no one said anything to me."
These posts garnering thousands of likes and sparking backlash towards American Airlines. On Tuesday, the airline issued an apology and a refund, but Rose says she wants an explanation.
I will be empowered to dress the way that I feel comfortable, dress the way that I feel appropriate. If you're going to have a dress code, it should be applied equally to every person, to every shape, to every race.
Now, all we can find regarding American Airlines dress code is a very vague reference in their conditions of carriage to dress appropriately, not wearing anything offensive. American does plan on hiring a chief inclusion and diversity officer. As we just said, they've issued an apology, a full refund, but Dr. Rose says it's not enough. They need to hold everyone to the same standard, but you saw what she was wearing. She was in Jamaica.
Jamaica to Miami. I mean, who has a jacket in Jamaica? And also, I'm sorry, my blood's boiling.
Because you can tell.
It's ridiculous. She was perfectly appropriate.
Your blood's boiling. Can you imagine how she felt? She said she was completely humiliated
To walk back down that aisle of the
that
plane.
walk of shame with a blanket covering her. It was a walk of shame.
Make it for all. If you're gonna have a dress policy on our flight, okay, fine, but it's got to be for everyone.
Consistent.
Consistent. Yeah.
Head scratcher there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul. Coming up, great